Today, we're counting down the 10 most hated Hollywood stars of 2025. And trust me, some of these stories will have you shaking your head. A few of these actors lit the match themselves. Others just got caught in the wrong firestorm. But every single one has one thing in common. Once the internet turns on you, there's no going back. Welcome to Face to Fame, where we dig up the drama, the feuds, and the scandals Hollywood wishes you'd forget. Stick around until the end. There's a surprise name I guarantee will set the comments on fire. Number 10. Alec Baldwin. The Rust shooting in 2021 was a tragedy that will forever be tied to Alec Baldwin's name. He insisted he never pulled the trigger, but an FBI forensic report contradicted that claim. Charges were filed, then dropped this year due to withheld evidence, yet public opinion hasn't cleared him. Baldwin's been in hot water before: aggressive run-ins with paparazzi, public screaming matches, and that leaked voicemail calling his 11-year-old daughter a rude, thoughtless little pig. Even his past co-stars have described him as difficult. Is Baldwin the victim of an accident or the architect of his own downfall? In ninth place, Amber Heard. 3 years after the Depp Heard trial, Amber's career is still radioactive. The jury ruled she defamed Johnny Depp. The charity donation she swore she made never actually paid in full. The infamous poop incident became a meme factory, and Kate Moss's testimony publicly shut down one of Amber's key claims. In 2025, her attempts at indie film comebacks have been met with protests, online campaigns, and brutal review bombing. Number 8 goes to Jared Leto. He is one of those actors whose behind-the-scenes stories are often more famous than the performances. On Suicide Squad, he sent his co-stars gifts, and not the nice kind. We're talking a dead pig, used condoms, even, well, things we can't say without demonetizing this video. He says it's method acting. Critics say it's just creepy and disrespectful. Then there's his band's $3,000 per ticket Mars Island retreat. White robes, fans following him around like he's a spiritual leader. Multiple articles have compared it to a cult. For years, there have been whispers, and proven but persistent, about inappropriate behavior with young fans. Add in his tendency to play every role like it's an eccentric art piece no one asked for, and by 2025, Leto has gone from intriguing to exhausting. Is this commitment to craft, or just creepy self-promotion? At 7, we've got Jada Pinkett Smith. Jada has been in the spotlight for decades, but in the last few years, it feels like most of that spotlight has been on her personal life, and not in a flattering way. Red Table Talk became the place where she dropped bombshells about her marriage to Will Smith, the entanglement with singer August Alsina, the revelation that she and Will had been separated since 2016, and endless conversations about Tupac being her soulmate. Fans accuse her of humiliating Will in public repeatedly. Jada insists she's just being honest. Her defenders call it empowerment. Her critics call it exploitation. Coming in 6th, Will Smith. You can't talk about Jada without talking about Will, and you can't talk about Will without talking about the slap. At the 2022 Oscars, Chris Rock made a joke about Jada's shaved head. Will laughed, then stormed the stage and slapped him on live TV. The aftermath was a mess. A teary speech that night, an apology tour that felt scripted, a 10-year Oscars ban. Since then, Will's box office draw has dropped. His interviews feel like PR cleanup, and his once squeaky clean image has been replaced by something more unpredictable. Some fans have stuck by him. Others think the slap revealed a side of Will they can't unsee. Halfway there, number 5, James Franco. Once seen as a daring indie darling, James Franco is now a Hollywood exile. Multiple former acting students accused him of sexual misconduct, claiming he pressured them into explicit scenes at his acting school. He settled the lawsuit without admitting wrongdoing. Then came the leaked DMs to a 17-year-old fan, where he asked to meet her in a hotel room. Even Seth Rogen, his longtime collaborator, cut ties publicly. Is Franco's career dead for good, or is Hollywood secretly waiting to take him back? 4th place belongs to Dwayne Johnson, also known as The Rock. Once the people's champ, now the corporate champ. Johnson's socials are a constant ad for tequila, energy drinks, and workout gear. The Black Adam flop should have been humbling, but reports say his team spun financials to make it look like a hit. Wrestling fans turned on him after he allegedly used his executive power to force himself into WrestleMania's main event over fan favorite Cody Rhodes. His humble guy act is wearing thin, and some say his ego is now the biggest thing in the room. Is The Rock still for the fans, or just for the brand? Taking third place, Ezra Miller. Ezra Miller's controversies are at a lot. Arrests in Hawaii for disorderly conduct, allegations of assault, a viral video of them choking a fan in Iceland, accusations of grooming a minor, social media rants that make your head spin. Warner Brothers stood by them long enough to release The Flash, but the film bombed, and Ezra's public image tanked with it. Even if every charge disappeared tomorrow, the internet has a long memory, and Ezra's is already full. Second on the list, Brie Larson. She is an Oscar winner, a Marvel lead, and one of the most polarizing actors in Hollywood. It started during the Captain Marvel press tour when she made comments about certain critics being irrelevant. The backlash was massive, and it stuck. Critics call her smug. Supporters call her confident. She's been the target of coordinated hate campaigns, but she's also had real moments where her interviews came across as dismissive. By 2025, even some Marvel stans admit they're split on Brie. And finally, number 1, Jack Black. He is pure chaos on screen. Some love that, others find it exhausting. For decades, he's played variations of the same over-the-top, loud, goofy character. In School of Rock, it worked. In Jumanji, it worked. But by 2025, critics say the act has worn thin. He's the human version of a meme that keeps popping up. You don't hate it at first, but after a while, you're ready to scroll past. Is he a comedy legend or a played-out act? And if you've watched all the way to the end, here's your bonus name. You knew this list wouldn't be complete without him. Johnny Depp. Yep, even after his big legal win, he's not universally loved. While millions rallied behind him during the Amber Heard trial, others haven't forgotten the messy substance abuse headlines, the volatile text messages revealed in court, and the accusations, proven or not, that still linger in public memory. His fans call him a misunderstood icon. His critics call him just another Hollywood man who dodged accountability. All right, now you've seen all 10 plus 1. Who else should be on here next time? Tell me in the comments. I'm reading them all.